Hello, it's me, Grim Tanker, and I have an awesome little clip for you. Let me light up a cigarette first, because you just have to sit back. You're gonna have to enjoy this one. I was playing, as you can see, the other day with Sagara or Sag or the cute one, but don't ever say that I told you that I call him that, because he won't like it. But Sag is a good friend of mine from when I was playing in Easy Company, and we sometimes platoon up. Apparently, as we do here. I play the Waffletractor auf Panzer IV, and he plays E75, and we get a good matchup. Only 4 tier 9s on both teams, which means that we should be able to dominate this. Also very good on this map, particularly no arty. Enjoyable. So yeah, at first I'm just looking around whether it's going to be smart to support left or maybe right, and I decide that I'm gonna go left because Sagara's going left and I feel I have to support him. Also, if you're in a tank destroyer such as the Waffentractor that really doesn't rely on its armor, you need to rely on your stealth, on the camouflage, which means that you need to be hidden somewhere, and I feel most of the times that this is the place where you can stay undetected easiest. But with the lumps and bumps and the lack of gun depression on the Waffletractor IV, it's got its pros and cons to go here. You really can't work any ridge lines. If you want to stay in bushes, you're pretty much behind the ridge line, so that's going to be slightly tough. And I kind of showcase my lack of knowledge of this corner by going too far to the left on the one line, because where I am right now I have no range at all, at nothing. Can't shoot through the houses on the sort of the EF1 area. Can't shoot pretty much over where Sag is right now to where all the other heavies usually are camping. So all that I was kind of hoping I could do was to take some shots at whatever was spoken over that ridge line. But I soon noticed that that really wasn't going to help Sag out. As you can see, he was sort of overwhelmed, and there goes their T-54 lightweight, which was good, because that was pretty much, well, it was one of their best players. Seemed a little bit too eager to take out my friend, and we can't have that now, can we? So yeah, took him out, because that's what we do. Here an IS-3 is doing the same thing, but poking over to take one shot can easily pen an IS-3 with this thing. But my good friend Sag bites the bullet and dies, unfortunately. The IS-3 I kill, I set him on fire, which is good, which helps, but it was the Yak Tiger that took him out in the end. So, payback time. There's one. I got spotted. Of course, I was slightly in the open. I move back, and then I move a little bit more. And I just have a shot over that ridge line, and he is on top of a hill, so I can just shoot him in his lower plate all day. He's firing blind at my last known position, but he can't see where I am, also because I moved a little bit more. And I take him out. Revenge is sweet. And oh my god. This flank gets overrun, and I find myself being fired upon by an RU. Get a nice little shot in, and he decides that suicide. That's the best option. Yeah, he did more damage to me than I did to him, but that was a little ram kill I pulled off in my Waffletractor IV. Ja, Waffletractor IV. Ganz gut, ja. There's a Rheinmetall who preserved his health so far. Takes 2 shots. Is gone. And I'm trying to see whether I can take a couple of more shots. right now the Skoda T50 decides that K6 is really not the position where you can dominate a battle, because, you know, he's our best player stat-wise. And oh, for fuck's sake, another light one breaks through and gets behind me. Now you see me do pretty much the same thing as I tried to do with RU, just wait until I have a sure shot. He can't kill me with one shot, he can damage me though. This one doesn't ram me, but he can't bounce this. So I got the top gun on this thing, but I got everything set up also with a rammer, of course, so that I can shoot really fast. The reload on this thing is 10 seconds. Which means that every 10 seconds you just fire an immense shell. And pretty accurate as well. This really a sniping tank. If ever you're in a battle in this one and there's someone who's after you've been hiding in bushes all game, telling you that you're lame and a camper, you should consider that a compliment, because that's all you can actually do in this thing. It bounces nothing, but it's stealthy. And it's awesome. Very awesome. So, and just how awesome it is was something that I only learned after completing and looking at the results screen afterwards. Got my first class. Tanker badge, bruiser, arsonist on the IS-3, high caliber for doing a lot of damage, and I wasn't really aware of how much damage it was until after the battle. Tank sniper, which is, well, kind of a no-brainer in this tank, and a top gun. Also something that I wasn't really aware of while playing. This is something that you'll probably hear me say more often, because yeah, sometimes I'm very much aware of how many kills I have, and some of the times, especially the Top Gun games, or even more so like with the Pools medal, the AMX30 game that I put up earlier, I'm just rushing and fighting and battling, and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, and I'm most certainly not keeping count of the kills. I'm just trying to survive and shoot at anything that moves, and just being a total idiot whose shots actually land on enemy targets. And if I have the proper tank, they're gonna pen. It's not like I was, especially not in this battle with the Waffletractor IV. It's not like I'm really aiming for weak spots. You saw me do it on the Jagdtiger, where I was, yeah, I really did need to shoot at his lower glacis just to be 100% sure, because he was slightly angling with that last shot, but yeah, it can't really go wrong. He was super duper exposed, so I just took these shots and I killed him. And so yeah, killed the Bulldog, G54 lightweight, IS-3, the Borsig was a fun shot, RU, the Jagdtiger. So overall was a good battle, which also shows, of course, in the scores. Yeah, 5,198 damage done, 6 kills and a lot of medals. That helps with being number 1 in the team list. Pershing did very well as well, and yeah, I'm still very proud of Zach, because, you know, he did 1 kill. He helped me out. The TD mission 13 I had was something where you need to do a lot of damage playing solo or in a platoon, and I wasn't really going for it, but let's just say that he helped me make it all possible. And Zach, if you hear this, it sounds like I'm mocking you. I don't, man. I love you a lot, as you know. All right. Yeah. Well, what else is there to say about this result? The enemy team didn't do particularly well, safe to say. Skoda T50, our best player, did his damage, but yeah, wasn't really active. A lot of camping in the end. much like I did, but I'm supposed to be doing it and he isn't, so. Fire 10 shots, 10 hit, 10 penned. Yeah, baby, this gun. You have the option, you have the same thing going with the Borsig, a tier 8, and you have the Waffenträger IV at tier 9, and of course you also have the option with the Waffenträger I100. All these TDs, you have the choice between the 128 mil and the 150 mil, and yeah, everyone needs to figure out for himself what works or works not. The 128 is more accurate, has lower alpha damage, but yeah, you can. It fires faster. It fires more accurate. So if you want to use it as a sniper, that kind of works for that gun better than the 150 mil, which does more alpha damage, but it is less accurate. And yeah, if you just want to derp more, that's the gun for you. To be honest, at this point I've played Rheinmetall Borsig, the tier 8, a lot of times, and right now I'll just use it as a fun tank. So I've got it equipped with 150 mil and I fire premium shells only, pretty much. Even if I fire at tier 5 scouts, I don't mind. I'll just shoot gold at them. I don't know, just for the fun, I guess, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's it, because I'm an idiot. But I enjoy doing that. If you fire with gold and they explode as a result of one shot, it's just, they just burn a little bit nicer. It's just fireworks. When you pay more for your fireworks, you tend to like it better. So that's what I do with that one. But with this one, yeah, the gun, the upgraded 128 millimeter gun is, I think you need to have about 60,000 XP to get it, and then you can move on towards the Waffenträger I100. And that's in the end that's the one that I'm going for. So there was no real need for me to go for that 150 mil upgrade. And well, maybe in time I'll try it, or I don't know. At this point, I'll just focus on the 128 because it kind of works for me at this point, as you could see during this battle. 10 shots fired, 10 hits, 10 penetrations. That's what you kind of can expect from this gun if you have a matchup like we had, being top tier. If you shoot mainly at tier 8s and 7s, you're gonna pen every shot if you just sort of get close to the tank itself. A lot of damage, a decent amount of sniping, but as you could see, I had to brawl it out with a couple of light tanks, so that was more close range fighting. Not something that this tank is really good at, but somehow I got away with it. I could say that's because of my skill. I'll just be very brutally honest about it and just blame it on the lack of skill in the enemy team, especially like if an RU with 100 and something health decides to ram you. Yeah, that's easy damage to do. So got hit 3 times, 3 penetrations. You don't bounce anything in this thing. Luckily for me, those shots were fired by low alpha guns, scout guns that hit me. And so yeah, distance traveled an amazing 1.31 kilometers. Nope, didn't move a lot. Made some money, 41,000 after taxes, which is nice at tier 9. Can make money here. And yeah, a lovely amount of XP. There was this double going on as well, so yeah. Altogether, a good game, good tank. Very, very, very good tank if you have the right circumstances. If you have a map where you can do some sniping, where you can stay hidden, this is the ultimate assassin, pretty much. Long range, unspotted, just every 10 seconds you fire one of these shells. It's really, really, really awesome. But if you get into a wrong map, such as a city map, like side scraping won't help you at all. You will take more damage than you would like. So yeah, those are not the maps in which this thing's probably gonna excel. Going hull down or anything like that. There's no point at all. You just get shot up anyway with the huge gun and armor and everything sticking out and being useless altogether. But yeah, it's a good tank for in bushes and sniping, especially long range sniping. It also with a good gun, like I was saying, you do these sort of 10 out of 10 shots when you're top tier. But this thing pens an E100, maybe not frontally all the time, but with its standard ammunition, it can still hurt tier 10s reasonably easy, and that is a nice characteristic for tier 9 to have. So yeah, well, that's it for this episode of the Grim Tanker. I would like to thank all of you for watching. I got a few new subscribers. Thank you all for that, and I hope to give you something else pretty soon again. And spread the word. The more subscribers I get, the better it is, of course. And feel free to respond. Tell me what you think about this replay, what you feel about the tank, especially maybe if you have feedback on the quality of the replays. I'm gonna tell you up front, I'm having a hard time getting the frame rate up because my computer's just crap. Maybe that's gonna change in a couple of months, but at this point you'll have to make do with this shit. I'll just hope it's enjoyable enough as it is. And of course I would like to thank Zach for joining me during this battle. It was fun playing again with him. Used to play a lot with him, had some epic games. And yeah, we haven't played a lot, but definitely going to do it more often. So maybe we're going to see more of him in the future. And some of the other people I'll platoon with every once in a while. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Arrivederci.